The Book of the Black Dragon, Volume 1 by Peter Hamilton-Giles. Has to be one of the most beautiful books in my entire collection. This is the first edition. The second edition is currently taking pre-orders at the time of recording anyway, and that will be not in red but in blue, but it'll be identical in all other respects. And it's a book that I've owned for about a year now, maybe even a little over a year, and I've been putting off making this review because it's just so much. It's just so much. I'm going to start off by just showing you the construction of the book, because I know that many of you coming to my reviews just want to make sure that the books in fact are as beautiful as they appear to be on the in the photograph. So I'll show you that very briefly, and then I'll discuss a little bit about the contents. So first of all, that cover, that absolutely gorgeous cover, which attracted my attention in the first place, right? I would absolutely not own this book if it weren't for this utterly delightful cover, I beg your pardon. And the back of the book, look at the look at that. I mean, many books don't have such a beautiful front cover as this book, and as the back of this book, right? So yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. Now, what is it about? So this is the first of 3 volumes, volume 1. Volumes 1 and 2 of this trilogy are an introduction actually to the 3rd volume, which will be the ritual itself. From what I understand, the work acts, you could possibly compare it to, say, something like the Hecatean, or the Book of Flesh and Feather, or Rod and Ring, which came out very recently, as in it's a working for a particular deity, divinity. But this isn't really for a deity or a divinity. This is for the Black Dragon, and the approach to the Black Dragon is a process that how to even put it into words, is a process that involves the removal of the ego. As you can tell, this is not my area of comfort, right? This is not what I know. This is very far away from what I know, in fact. And I think that the main issue that I have had with the book it has been that it's not made itself very easy to understand. If I just show you a little bit of the writing here. This is just a random page that I've opened here. I'll open another random page, and you'll be able to judge for yourself whether the writing style is something that you can put up with, or, like me, if it's something that you're going to find frustrating. I have found reading this book quite frustrating because I've found the ideas fascinating, absolutely fascinating, really very engaging, but the writing style has been chosen to hide the ideas. I suppose that's very much the idea of the occult, right? It's the meaning of the word occult means hidden, right? But nevertheless, having been used to books in recent times, at least, that make this information quite quite clear, quite accessible, and pleasant to read. This is far from pleasant to read. My opinion is that knowing all the best words is wonderful, but using all of them all of the time, I don't know, I find it, it doesn't make for good communication, but maybe communication isn't what the author is going for here. One way or another, you will make your own decisions about whether you're happy to plow through this 400 pages of this, no less, to actually get to the heart of the philosophy, which once again is fascinating, really, really fascinating. All right. Okay, let me talk a little bit about the. Let me show you something that made me smile and a little scared. I will reassure any viewers that I have in fact approached the owners of Atramentous Press, but this little copyright curse here certainly made me think twice before making a review without asking for the permission. It says here, no part of this text may be used or reproduced in any manner whatsoever without the express written permission of Atramentous Press. No surprises so far. To do otherwise will come with a forfeit. Into your soul these pages are writ. To do anything but read, and your soul shall be split. Between the pages of an endless night, those who breach copyright shall lose their sight. I thought that was at least fun. Right. So showing you the table of contents is unlikely to give you any kind of information. The titles of the chapters are obscure, to say the least, if you're not in the process of reading. Asde Ahab Harris is the name of the black serpent, the dragon, right? That you're traveling across in this process, in this ritual. You're starting at the tip of the tongue, and then you're working your way all the way to the tail. And there are certain spots that you hit, and that you are learning new things about and experiencing new things about as you make that travel. But look at that! Look at the artwork. I mean, it's so beautiful. So you can see that it's. The author, I believe, was actually friends with Andrew Chumbly, and this book is directly related to the Dragon Book of Essex. Excuse me, the Dragon Book of Essex. And beyond that, there's not a huge amount that I can say, because, yeah, as I say, the text is, there's so much to unpack. Every sentence has to be unpacked. First of all, from a meaning point of view, from a direct meaning point of view, what do some of these words mean, right? I've got a reasonably extensive vocabulary, but yeah, some of these words have just completely evaded me. And so yeah, the first thing is to actually understand the meaning of the sentence. And then the second thing is to work out what's being talked about, right? Work out what is, what these words, what kind of human or inhuman experience these words are actually alluding to. The illustrations by Carolyn Hamilton-Smith are just gorgeous, absolutely delightful. There's this pack of large format cards that you can get as well with these beautiful illustrations. And they do help. They do help a lot, actually, in understanding some of the meaning of what's going on. They help in an intuitive way. They work very well with the text, at least. I can certainly say that. But yes, you can see that as a lover of occult and esoteric books, as a lover of beautiful books, as a lover of gorgeous art, and as a lover of interesting spiritual ideas and philosophies and those kinds of things, I couldn't not have this book. And again, you know, I can't suggest that the fault here is in fact with the author. The fault is very much mine, and the process of working through reading this book, right, has been of tremendous benefit to me. I've grown so much since I received this book. Since I found out about this book, right? Just from the point of view that it has forced me to examine my beliefs. It's forced me to consider, where does this fit, right, in the esoteric world, in the spiritual world. Where does something like this fit? And making space for something like this in my worldview has been of tremendous benefit. So, do I recommend the book? Yes, 100%. Are you going to enjoy the book? Well, that that depends. But enjoyment may not be the purpose here, right? I think that's generally the message that I have here. That this is not by any means an easy read, and it's not an easy experience either, and it's not supposed to be. And that being the case, it's perfect. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So do I recommend that you pick up the second edition? Yes, absolutely. You'll certainly kick yourself if you miss out on the second edition as well. But yeah, be prepared for some long hours poring over some pretty dense text. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed the video to some extent, and you found it at least partly useful. Yeah, I think that just to end up by reiterating that it really is a beautiful work in every single sense, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Take care. See you very soon with another video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and to subscribe down below if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.